Hey, I'm Ronnie. Let's look at this house. Today we're looking at a house in Lexington, South Carolina on acreage with no HOA. I love these. I feel like this is what everybody always wants, right? You want acreage, you don't want an HOA. And this house also has a pool. Again, this is 413 Wise Ferry Road in Lexington, South Carolina. The zip code is 29072. This house has 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms. Recently was remodeled. The pool is fantastic. I can't wait for you guys to see this property. This is just one of those fun ones. The inside is great. The outside is great. Let me show you a little bit of where we're at. This is Wise Ferry Road. Wise Ferry Road isn't overall too busy, but it is a road that will get you to where you need to be in Lexington pretty quick. So you're really close to stores. You're close to urgent care, schools, really all things Lexington. I'd like to say that we're kind of right smack dab in the middle of the 29072 zip code. I'm going to walk out to the road here and hopefully, yeah, see, here's Wise Ferry. Again, it's not like you have cars constantly coming through here. It's a 2-lane road. Here come some cars this way. And then now let's walk back towards the house. One thing I want to mention, because you're probably thinking it, no, you do not hear the road when you're inside the house. And honestly, being out here, it's not very loud. Beautiful landscaping. I think that's a Japanese maple right there. I think this is just a really pretty tree. I think it's known as a tree. I don't think it's a bush. Really, really pretty. I see those from time to time around the area. But let's go ahead inside and then I'll take you guys in the backyard. There's really a lot to see in this one. I'll try not to take forever walking through the house, but walking up, you do have a porch here. You know, you could get a couple chairs if you wanted to sit here and look at the front, but I'll tell you, it's really the backyard that is what you want to be paying attention to with this house and see the view. Once you get back there, you'll see what I'm talking about. So here we are entering the home. I think it was, I don't have my notes up in front of me, but it wasn't too long ago that they did do a remodel, and you can tell the kitchen's updated, the bathrooms are updated. There's some beautiful wallpaper. This room right to your right, obviously, is the formal dining area. I love that light. I think this is beautiful. You talk about different and fun, elegant, just a great light fixture. I love the wallpaper. I think wallpaper is making its way back. I think the idea is just so you don't go crazy with the wallpaper is what I'm seeing lately. I know we did wallpaper recently in our home. When it's done the right way, very tasteful. I definitely think it's making a comeback. So you do have this formal dining space here. You have some French doors here leading into the kitchen. So let's go this way first and then I'll show you the rest of the floor. Here's the kitchen. Love the blue cabinets, love the black hardware. The countertops go really, really well with the black hardware. They have like a black color going through them, as you can see. What's really interesting about the kitchen is the amount of cabinets. Good amount in the general area here, but then this opens up to this living area. That's a natural gas fireplace. And check this out. You have all these cabinets under here as well. Lots of cabinets, lots of counter space. This is a huge, I want to just call it an island. I know it's not an island because it's not sitting by itself, but this is a huge granite slab right there. You can get obviously plenty of bar stools here, put out all kinds of things, a spread. You're going to be entertaining given the pool in the backyard. So I just love how they did this. I think it's really, really pretty. And then over here, you have an eat-in area, and then there's that wallpaper again, right? So they did more wallpaper in here. They did this light fixture, really, really pretty, so well done. So you do have an eat-in area as well for your everyday meals. Let's check out the living room. Love this vaulted ceiling. I love the stone fireplace. Again, this is natural gas. You have built-ins, you have outlets. I mean, this house has a lot of the things that people always want. But look at this. Off of this living room is this Four Seasons room. Just an abundance of windows, natural light, overlooking the backyard, overlooking the pool area. The backyard is beautifully landscaped. You have pear trees. I can't wait to show you everything out there. There's also a picnic area with a barbecue pit, and then here's a shot of the pool. The pool man's out there right now cleaning up, so I'm going to give him a few more minutes. I think he's on his way out to get out of here before I go back there and I show you guys the pool. But this Four Seasons room is fantastic. It has central air coming into it. It's nice and cool here today in this room, even though it's a hot one out there today. I think we're at 95 already. You do have a ceiling fan. This is fantastic. Sliding door going out to the backyard. Coming back into the living room area, we're going to go back to the entrance of the home. Off the entry is one of 4 bedrooms. This would be a great home office. Could also be a guest room. It's a nice size. Probably should have pulled up that blind before I walked in here. But this is a good size bedroom. Again, it would be good for a home office, but could also be a guest room as well. Or just another bedroom for your family. And then there's the closet. Turning around. Let's take a left here. And now all the remaining bedrooms, including the primary, are down this hallway. I'll go to the primary first, all the way down to your right. Big room, windows that overlook the backyard, so you have privacy. There's nobody really that can look into the bedroom. I also like how the house is high off of the ground back here. So you would need a ladder to be able to get up to this window. It's just not necessarily, I know it's probably a funny thing to point out, but you wouldn't have people peeking into your windows. Not that that's like a common thing around here, but just added privacy. I love being elevated high off the ground. Lots of trees back there, nobody really looking in. Nice big bedroom. You have a walk-in closet right there. I'll show you in a moment. Obviously you have the ceiling, the tray ceiling, a ceiling fan here. This bathroom was obviously remodeled and it is really pretty. I like the wallpaper. I think this is fun. I think it just makes it feel very fresh. You have a seated bench area here. This is a great feature. Look at this window. Again, there's nobody back there, right? You could have this open, be using your bathroom. People shouldn't be looking in here anyways, but there's nobody behind there. So this is just nice. I love the built-in here. Really like the wallpaper. And then you have this huge vanity. 2 sinks, lots of cabinets, huge mirror. Really, really great. So well done. And then you have, of course, your shower right here. Let's take a look in here. You got a couple nooks for your shampoo bottles. You have that little glass shelf there. If I do know what that is, I actually think it's for people to be able to put their foot on and shave their legs, but that might just be a good guess. I might be wrong on that though too. You have a barn sliding glass door. I like that feature. And then over here is your walk-in closet. So you do have a good size walk-in closet right in the bedroom. Now coming out of here, we have another 2 bedrooms, a full bath to look at this hallway. We have a bonus room to look at, and then of course the backyard, which I'm going to get to at the end of the video, I promise. That is definitely the selling point of this house, although honestly, there's a lot about this house that I like, not just the backyard. This house is very clean. You can tell it's well taken care of. You have a walk-in closet in this bedroom. I love what they did with the remodel. Again, you're talking about no HOA, over 2 acres. This is fantastic. So this would be the 4th and final bedroom, but again, there is a bonus room in this house that I'm going to show you as well. Let me just open up this closet really quick for you. So kind of, your standard hanging bar and shelf closet. And then across from here is going to be your shared hallway bath. This was obviously updated as well. Love the gray countertops and the cabinets. Tiled floor. You have a little linen closet here. Deep shelves. It's funny, it's a narrow door, but deep shelves. And then of course you have your shower tub combo in here as well. So real quick to my right, because you're probably like, hey, what's behind that door? And I didn't show it. You do have what is another linen closet at the end of the hallway. Plenty of room for blankets, sheets, towels. And now let's go see that room over the garage. Let's go see the laundry area, the actual garage. And then we'll go ahead and get to the backyard. Coming back through the living area, the kitchen. Love this tile, really, really pretty. So this is kind of like your wet area, right? You have your laundry hookups. This would be your kind of mud room, drop zone. Big cabinets, lots of cabinets. Let's open these up. So it looks like you can hang your brooms here, but you also have shelves. Good use of space. Really, really well thought out. Obviously more cabinets there over the laundry machines. And then you have your powder room here for guests. I love this wallpaper. I think this is really pretty. I think it's fun. This was obviously updated recently too. Really pretty blue vanity. I love the polished nickel hardware there. Looks like the commode is updated. I keep saying it, but just really nicely done. Now, off of this mudroom area, you have the room over the garage. And this is a big room. I mean, what a great playroom, media room. Let's check this out. Good space. I'm 6'5". The ceilings go up here so I can fit comfortably in the room. Really great addition to have with this house that already has so much. And of course, this is going to be your attic access. Might be able to store a little bit in there. Yeah, you have some storage in here as well. Okay, let's go check out the garage. And then after the garage, we'll go check out the backyard. So the garage is located right here off of this mudroom area. Now, this is a good old 2-car garage. Lots of room in here. As you can see, they have cabinets in here for storage. So with that even in here, you still have room for 2 cars. It is deep, plenty of room back here for more storage shelves if that's what you wanted to do. Maybe your motorcycle, you want to put your garage fridge and freezer back here. This is great. Give you a shot of that. And the ceilings are high too. So if you wanted to go up and put some of those storage racks in here, that's something you could absolutely do. All right, that rounds out the garage. Now, to get to the backyard, you could do the door off the Eden area, or you can go through the Four Seasons room. I'm gonna go through the Four Seasons room because I like it so much. That's just so pretty. And then here we go. All right, this deck had been recently redone. So it has the updated boards on it. These are not hardwood. These are the name is slipping my mind right now. Trex. But these should last forever. At least that's the hope. But really pretty color coming all the way back here. This deck is huge. Little patio area as well. But this is a saltwater pool. I think I read that it was put in 2011. Look how pretty the landscaping is. You have some really, really beautiful trees. I love that the deck is multi-layered. So you have this upper level here. If you just want to hang out, put a couple chairs there, maybe the grill. Then you have this big area where I'm sitting. You do have a bench there. What a great thing to have put in. Extra seating for people. And then these steps obviously go down to the pool deck. And again, I told you this is a saltwater pool. It's gunite. And it was put in, I believe, in 2011. Looks like it's in great shape. The pool man was just here cleaning it. It's very, really pretty. So hot, I feel like jumping in this thing today. Let's see how it feels. It feels perfect. So, pool's a great size, but it's just, I love the fact that you're back here and this is private. There's nobody really around. I could kind of see the people next door, vaguely. And over there too, you can barely see those backyards. You have the pool equipment underneath the deck. I think that was a smart placement for that. Looks like you have some storage under here, which is fantastic. Give you a shot of the side yard, but this isn't the best part. Wait till, the pool honestly is amazing. The pool's great. It is fenced in, So that's something to keep in mind. You know, if the kiddos or the dogs can be back there, there's a fence to keep them out of the pool area, which is always nice for safety concerns and if you don't want your dog jumping in the pool. Let's go check out the rest of the property because there's a surprise all the way back here. Extra little patio area here, but let's go see. I'm gonna open up this gate, bear with me, and then we're gonna go this way. All right, so obviously this goes to the front of the house. You have this nice walking path, but what we want to concentrate on is to the left. And we're gonna walk down, again, just very well manicured, well taken care of property. Those are the things I look for when I'm looking at houses with clients. This is a big space back here. This is a lot of usable grass. It's flat, you know, just well taken care of. You have all these trees that are surrounding this grassy area, but I mean, this is huge. So one thing that's really unique about this is a lot of times I'll look at houses similar to this and the acreage might not be usable or the pool takes up all the usable space. But it is rare to have such a wonderful backyard and you also have the pool up there. The pool is its own space. You could see it's fenced in, but then to have this is special. But there's something else I want to show you. I mean, check out this wooded area. I mean, you talk about privacy, right? Isn't this what everybody wants? You got neighbors over there past the trees. You can barely see their yard. And the same scenario down there. So as you walk back, just wait, like this is really great. I can't wait for you to see this because I've actually haven't seen this one particular feature on a property, I don't think ever. And just a reminder, this property is 2.69 acres. So walking back here, look at this picnic area. Now, the picnic area has this special feature. I might have already mentioned it in the beginning of my video, but it has an actual barbecue pit. Look at this. How neat is that? You know, what catches my eye about this picnic area is it would be so easy to put this back here and just let it go, not maintain it, not take care of it. For a picnic area in the middle of a wooded area, I don't see one spider web. It is well taken care of. It just mimics what was going on at the house and the rest of the property. This is a great space to hang out down here with friends, have a drink, roast a hog. I mean, I love this. As you can tell with the way I'm talking about the house, you can tell that I obviously really like it. And then I'm assuming the property goes back there a little bit further into this wooded area. It's just, this is a good one to me. And gosh, I love making this video. Oh, and this house does have solar panels, but they are paid off. These are not leased. These are paid off solar panels, which is an added bonus. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you enjoy these videos or they're helpful, all you have to do is like and subscribe to my channel because I try to post at least 3 of these a week. And of course, if you want my help buying or selling in the area, all you have to do is send me a message. My contact information is in the description of this video.